I think it's wonderful. Looks like you just earned the $20 million.
That is one of the toughest senators in Washington, and he just handed this soft-spoken man $20 million. The guy across from him had spent 2 days chewing up witnesses, cutting people off, rolling his eyes. So how do you flip someone like that? Not by getting louder, but by getting quieter? Quick setup. It's 1969 and funding for public television is about to be cut in half. Every witness before him did the normal thing. Read a prepared statement, rattled off numbers, basically begged. Fred Rogers slides his statement aside and just talks. There are at least 5 moves buried in the next 6 minutes. And once you see them, you'll catch calm people running rooms everywhere. Move 1. He's just pushed his prepared statement aside. So how does he get a skeptical senator to allow that? Watch.
And I trust what you have said that you will read this.
Did you catch it? He says he trusts the man will read it later. He just handed his skeptic the role of a fair, trustworthy partner, before the guy did anything to earn it. And here's why it works. Psychologists call it the Pygmalion effect. People rise to the label you put on them. Call someone fair and it gets a lot harder for them to be unfair to your face. Use it. Instead of bracing for a fight, say, "I know you'll be straight with me." Now they have to fight to keep that label. Move 2, and it's so quiet you'll miss it. The senator tries to hurry him along. Watch what Rogers' pace does.
Will it make you happy if you read it?
I'd just like to talk about it if it's all right.
Sir. Okay.
The senator pushes. Will it make you happy if you read it? Basically, speed it up. And Rogers doesn't speed up an inch. Same gentle tempo. I'd just like to talk about it. That's pace as power. Coaches call it pacing and leading. The anxious person rushes to match everyone else's speed. The calm one makes the room slow down to meet them. Steal this. When someone speeds up to pressure you, do the opposite. Slow your words down. Whoever controls the tempo controls the room. Move 3. If you remember nothing else, remember this one. He has to prove his little show matters, so listen to how he proves it.
$6,000 pays for less than 2 minutes of cartoons.
He doesn't say we do important work. Anybody can say that. He says his first program ran on a budget of $30. The show now costs $6,000, and that $6,000 buys less than 2 minutes of cartoons. That's concrete. Researchers call it the concreteness effect. A real number beats a big claim every time because the other person can picture it and you can't argue with the picture. Try this tomorrow. Kill the words a lot. Don't say, "This saved a lot of time." Say, "This saves 6 hours a week." Specific sounds true. Move 4. The whole town assumed kids' television should look like cartoons and action. Watch him quietly rewrite the rules of the argument.
Their feelings of anger. Much more dramatic than showing something of gunfire.
Everyone defined good children's television as action. Louder, faster, gunfire. Rogers doesn't argue against that. He redefines it. 2 men working out their anger, he says, is more dramatic than any gunfire. That's a technique with a real name. Communication people call it reframing. You don't win the debate on their terms. You change what the debate is about. He stopped defending quiet and redefined powerful. Use it. When you're losing on someone else's terms, change the terms. Don't argue you're the cheaper option. Make it about what lasts. Move 5, the closer. He's basically already won, so he does the riskiest thing in the room. Listen.
What do you do with the mad that you feel when you feel so mad you could bite?
Well, I'm supposed to be a pretty tough guy, and this is the first time I've had goosebumps for the last 2 days.
He recites a children's song about anger out loud in a Senate chamber. That is pure sincerity, and it's a weapon because feelings are contagious. Psychologists call it emotional contagion. The calm, genuine feeling you carry into a room spreads to the people in it. Watch it land on the toughest guy there. First time I've had goosebumps in 2 days. He didn't argue the senator into it. He infected him with it. Use it carefully, because you can't fake this. But walk in genuinely calm and warm, and a hostile room starts catching your state instead of you catching theirs. So run them back. 1. Hand them the trust before they earn it. 2. Hold your pace. 3. Get radically specific. 4. Reframe the argument. 5. Disarm with real sincerity. And here's the wild part. Not one of these needs power or volume or a clever comeback. The softest person in the room ran it from the first second, and the toughest senator in Washington just handed him $20 million. Calm isn't the absence of power. In a hostile room, calm is the power. So which of these 5 have you seen used on you? Maybe by someone who's just really good with people. Tell me in the comments, and if you want the whole playbook pulled from one moment, that's what Kaizen Notes does. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.